going? So, today we are working on the castle, and I'm thinking that we also, before we get enthusiastic about that, we also try and get ourselves some swift sneak, which means we are going to go find an ancient city. But around here, we don't exactly have much in the way of mountain, which means that we're going on an adventure through some nether portals. Bright side, I've done some poking portals through on the nether roof and seeing where they've popped out. So if we go that way, we have supplies. So we should be good. Hopefully. Oh. And I spent some time yesterday finding places that had some mountains. So we should be able to, hopefully, fingers crossed, find somewhere that has mountains and stuff. Fingers crossed. Oh, wait, did we bring the rockets? We did not. Okay. Change of plans. We grab the rockets, then we do all of this. Oh. was looking all of it for all of it. Yeah. Well, it's quite a ways away because I know for a fact that anything nearby is not mountainous. So quite a journey to go anywhere with mountains. Because I think it's like a minimum of 4,000 blocks in any reasonable direction. So it would have been a long walk back. or at the very least a long walk. You do that. And all we have to do is we follow the purple, which will turn into pink eventually because I ran out of purple. And the ones that we're looking for are covered in, it's like the one right at the end, because I poked a few portals in place. So this one is underground. Oh, carpet? I actually picked it up from Hermitcraft. I think season 6, they were on the nether roof, I think it was. Was it this one? Oh no, wait, this is not it. Oh, I download the worlds because if I do that, then I actually get to have a closer look at the worlds. And I found the nether hub and I was looking around it and I'm like, oh wait, you guys have used carpets as a thing. I've got to remember that. And of course, carpets are spawn proof and stuff, so nothing actually spawns. Yeah. And I've used it ever since. Okay, this one I think's it. Yeah, it's the end of the highway, so therefore it's this one. Ha! Oh my. Yeah, because like, there's all of these mountains, and this is prime real estate, I think. Hopefully. For actually finding an area where we can find an ancient city, because ancient cities form in erosion zones between mountains. So, like there, hopefully, we could probably dig down and find one. And also, oh, fancy. Could probably even just fall into one of these and hope for skulk. Although I'm not looking super forward to doing this with... Oh, that's a creeper. With the thunder going on. So, why don't we pick a spot, hope for the best. And I know for a fact that we have Badlands nearby. And there's our portal. We got to keep an eye on that. So, okay. We just... Okay, click there. So if we're looking at this, I think this sort of counts as an erosion zone. So if we dig going... Oh, this is more likely because that's obvious mountain and that's obvious mountain. So if we dig in the middle here, I hope that makes sense. Like, as a first shot, I think this is more going to be likely. Okay. What we're going to do is safety precautions. And hope for the best. Please let there be something. Wait, isn't this one slightly faster? Okay. Because... oh, snow-tipped mountains, then... hopefully we're in kind of the right place, because that was just a windy peak. We're just gonna do that. So if it's a windy peak, it's high enough to be snow-tipped, but it's just in the wrong biome. I always thought it was in what would be considered the erosion zone between mountains that they spawned under. Hi, Monster! Welcome! How you going? We're looking for an ancient city. We have a shovel with us. Don't. Oh no. We come with a lot of white wool. We come with torches. We come with forgetting to actually light up our stairway. Oh, so we better do that. Yeah, on Friday we have a 10 a.m. stream. This is for people who have trouble getting to the 12 p.m. streams. 12 p.m. 12 noon streams, at least for my time, or later stream, whatever you want to call it, stream, so that it gives an option for people who... oh no, we just broke into there. It makes it easier for people who need another time zone option. I didn't bring my... actually, funny story. So, I packed all my TNT up into a shulker box. Yeah, and I went to try and see if I could move it somewhere, but then I had a full inventory and I didn't realize, and then the shulker box with all the TNT in it despawned. So now we have about 0 TNT. It's a very, very sad day. Yeah, and yeah, I hear a lot of the time from a lot of people that the streams at like 2 a.m, 12 p.m, etc. And I know I'm in a weird time zone. So I think as time goes on, I'll probably look at who's a night owl, like whether you guys are finding it hard to stay up for the streams, or whether you guys are full-on night owls, and whether I'll move to more 10 a.m. streams and just have the occasional 12 p.m. stream, like just one 10 a.m. One 12 p.m. stream. I think there's a cave there. Or what? Because I think it's more fair to do it that way, rather than... oh, let's not forget to light this up. Oh, That's good to hear. Feels almost like sacrilege to be leaving all these ores behind. And also, if I ever end up with another stream, it'll be a 10 a.m. stream, because that way there'll be 2 and 2 on the list of streams. Ah. Yep. What are we dealing with in here? Can we just avoid it? Can we avoid it entirely? We shall. Do not mind me. And I'm really glad that like, it's worth it enough that you guys stay up to watch it, if that makes sense. Like, I'm glad that I do a good enough job that it's worth it. I know I have quite a no-frills approach to this, with no, like, oh no, we're going to die! Unless you guys are actually secretly plotting and waiting to see. Oh, I am definitely a morning bird. Absolutely morning bird. I don't think I could survive being a night owl. What am I building right now? So right now we are not specifically building anything, but we are actually preparing to build something, because we're going and we're trying to find an ancient city. So we can get Swift Sneak, and we're actually starting on a new project, which is linked to our villager houses, which is a castle for them. I'm going to regret this horrible staircase that I have created on the way up, because this... Oh! Oh! I see Skulk! Yes, I am. But it is a lifesaver. Like, it really is a lifesaver. I see Skulk. Wait. I forgot a water bucket. I forgot a water bucket. It might be a city. We really need to check if it's a city. The trim would be a nice extra bit, but I'm not worried if we don't get the trim. Okay. But that being said, having the trim would be a nice flex. And the trim is really snazzy. Gotta keep our eyes open as we do things. Oh no, what happened to it? Let's block this off. Be real careful about this. Much Skulk. You know, this is the one time I'm actually happy to see Skulk. It's... Oh wait, no. I remember. You accidentally used it? Right? Yeah. Okay, this looks like just a patch of Skulk, and usually these are... cities are lower down, so we're in the right area, the right zone, right? We keep digging down. Oh, that hurts. we could also get that diamond. No, no, we're on a mission. We're on a mission. We can do this. Actually, it would probably be better if we... Why minus 50? Okay, we're at -2 right now. Yeah, we'll get it on the way back. And we'll keep on track. I think if we stay with a generalized digging of the down, that'll probably be a better idea. You know, you're not... Boom, boom. Okay. We got this. We totally got this. We know how... I should not be put in charge of any of this planning thing. This planning thing is probably like poisonous. Probably some sort of illicit substance. I don't know what this planning thing is. It sounds like a foreign word. Now I'm kind of worried a creeper's gonna come down here. This seems like a creeper tunnel. Wait, can we block this off and come back at a later time? Like, if we go like this, and just go like that, then when we come back, because I know for a fact if a warden spawns, then we're doomed skis. Anyway. Because, unfortunately, anytime I've run into a warden, it's game over. I've run into a warden 4 times. All of the times it's been doomskis. So, we will be... if... Oh. Okay. Okay, one moment. I need to turn down this music. I'm not sure if it turns down the music. Yeah, it turns down the music for you guys. So if we hear a scream... Actually, let's just back up this way. Get the wool into our hot little hands. We know what we're doing. Oh. Oh, we could get a catalyst. That was probably a very bad idea. But get a catalyst. I really don't trust being around this place. Let's just... Ah! There we go. Okay. Perfect. Because if we have some of this, then the fun begins. Oh, and we get Skulk. Lovely. So, we have one of those because that gives us access to Skulk and we can whip up a mob farm. Because that's where wardens grow from. There, you see, when a little scatterless and a big scatterless grow together, they grow and they mutate and they form and they like the world so much that they want to protect it, and then bam, you get a warden. And then they love the world so much that they want to envelop it in lovely ooey gooey Skulk. Isn't it so sweet? Oh my goodness. Okay. People are all... Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. Oh, this is going to be the most nervous dig down I think I've done in a while. You know... But it does? Oh my goodness, it does. Wow. I'm just really grateful we're not hearing any screeches from the thing. Okay. That's actually a really cool feature. I'm feeling. Nice to meet you, Shir. You know, I just realized we're going for one castle. And then we'll go back and work on another castle. This is the most amusing type of of symmetry here. 42. Oh, we're getting there. Oh. No, we're good. We're good. Oh. Oh. Ooh, okay. Okay. 48. I think the lag's on your end. Okay, you said 50, right? Y equals 50. And this is our level. Minus 50. Yeah, okay. So, oh, okay. We're just going to take a moment. Appreciate the horror that is the skulk around us. Oh, this is so much horrible things around us. Yep, okay. So obviously we have skulk, so maybe if we just choose a direction and dig. Although if we hear a scream, then we know we're going in the right direction. Is that how it works? No. Hear a scream, then nobody knows that we're here. That actually sounds like a creepypasta. We don't need one of those today. But we're in the deep dark, so we are right. Minecraft? Why? We don't need that right now. Oh well, we don't need the Y coordinates, so that's fine. And with it being so mountainous in the area, we should also be fine for actually finding something, hopefully, because it was all super lumpy upstairs. So hopefully, no matter where we dig, we should find at least something, right? Wait, actually, if we leave the... Like, on one hand, I want to leave that up, but on the other hand, it is tidier if we don't. What? coordinates for the floor of where they spawn? Like up. Like we're at 47. Like let's... I heard the cave noises and I'm just like, that is so cruel and unusual right now, Minecraft. Why did you do that? What do you... Oh, 50 is at the top. Wait, so... Oh. Okay, so if we come back to here... Then... Oh, this... Shriekus! Oh my goodness. I don't want to know about that. We could actually... Maybe? Go through here? There's fluff on my face. It's the worst thing ever. Okay. Maybe if we just find our way through here. I don't want to... Wait, can we put... I don't really want to put many torches down through here because that seems like a bad move. Okay, I'm really looking forward to getting... I don't see any obvious situation where we can... Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot I brought the hoe. Okay. We have no exit through there, so that... Ooh, okay. Maybe... Oh? Nope, okay. It's not here. Yeah, we do have to go down. Ooh. Unless... Oh, okay. I mean... I think we could take some of these with us. No, just as party favor. Wait, how? I suppose we... How did we get here? We went down here, right? Yes. Ah! I thought this was a good idea. If anyone says it was me, I don't believe them. I don't believe them at all. No, not at all. No. Okay. Right. Anywho, on with the show. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, the thing is, if a warden spawns, we'll get hit with... if a shrieker goes off, we'll get hit with the darkness effect. And we'll get a few... Okay, that's off that way. Oh, crap! Okay, let's back off, because there seems to be a lower cave that we can find. Nuggets. Yeah, 3 strikes and I'm out. Exactly. So as long as I don't... So that looks like it's that way? And I'm really grateful right now that I'm not actually striking out on that sensor. Because if that sensor is connected, you know what, that sensor isn't actually connected to a sensor, so now it's activating two sensors, so we okay. Okay. Hey, it's above us. Found it. Got it. Great. New cave. Okay. You know, that's actually really great. Oh. And it was only two. Okay, we good. I equals 52. Oh, okay. We like cave. Looks big cave. Also, there's a wiggler. Ooh, might be in luck. Yes, good cave. Just skulk. Actually, I see no shriekers. Okay. Like, on one hand, this is good. On the other hand, this is kind of like, I'm kind of nervous about. Oh, I think we can go all down through here, maybe? Like going down further? Do you think? Ah! A bat's out to get us. Yeah? Where the waterfall thingy is? Yeah, it does extend further. We just gotta stay well away from that. We don't like it. We don't want to activate it. No matter what. Whew. Oh, that... Oh. There's more patches of skull, but... It kind of looks like it's... lessening? Maybe? I think we... Like, I kind of say... Do. Don't trust that guy. Oh. This is definitely saying that there is a city nearby. Ah! Ooh. Oh, yes. Oh, this is the one thing I'm confident of. Okay. enough skulk to be screaming that there is a place. I really want that shrieker. Like, you can build some really cool stuff with shriekers, so it's like, I want it, but I'm not sure it's worth it. I kind of want to get shriekers from a farm rather than in the wild. Okay, so you guys were saying minus 50 to find things. Actually, I think we're far enough away to actually be putting this down. So I should be able to... Actually, we don't need that, but we can put that in there. Get rid of that and grab some more of that. And we don't need that. Okay. So if we head further down... Nope. Oh, there's just these diamonds just staring at us. Okay. So further down. Further down. That actual scar... No, that's just a glitch. Head further down. Think that would be good? And avoid that at all costs. Yeah, I would almost say I am allergic to up close combat. Nope, that's lava. Okay. I guess we pick a direction. Yeah, let's go that way. And so I decided that going with a bow, much better option. So I'm pretty good at the sniping thing. Like, I got the sniper duel achievement because I was bored. And I was just pot-shotting skeletons. And unfortunately, it's not one that I'll... Yes! Yes! The paranoia! The paranoia is real. By this point, I'm not sure if getting back is going to be something that... Okay. That will actually be very easily done. Due to actually knowing where we are. Okay, we've got skulk bits around, but... Hi, Dutch! Welcome! We're busy looking for a castle! Oh, I think we're in the wrong place. I think there's patches of skulk, but I'm not seeing actual skulk. We're looking for a very specific castle. It seems to have wandered off. It's usually known as an ancient city. I'm thinking that if we don't find it in, like... Pop, pop. Well, if we do find the princess in the castle, I think we scream like little ninnies and run. And hope the warden doesn't hear us screaming like little ninnies. And also welcome, Doge. Like, I hope you have a lot of fun here. Oh, can we please take the diamonds with us? Like, they're just standing there and looking so pretty. Wait, we are still... Oh, yeah. Oh, we should give them to Charles. Wait, what? Ba-ba. Yes. Oh, we've left some diamonds behind, which is actually kind of a surprise because there's been a few diamonds that we've passed up. I think it's probably at this point because, well, we've used a lot of diamonds and we've also got a lot of diamonds just stored up. Doop-a-doo. Important. Okay. So I think we've been going at this for a little while now, and I think if we don't find an ancient city within the hour, we'll come back and try again another day. Because there is, of course, our actual castle. Oh, yeah, that is true. Like, having a full beacon of diamonds would be really cool to have. Oh, yeah, we were going to get them later. But I think if we come back and try again another day, it would probably, I think, be a bit more fun. Go into large caves with elytras? Oh, that's probably a good strat. Like, my usual strat is to find erosion zones between mountains and try there. But it doesn't seem to be working for me today. Actually, we haven't come across any stuff for a while. Are we still in the deep dark? We are still in the deep dark. Ah. Yeah. Because I don't think I've ever had much luck diving into caves with, unless it's been on a modded world. And then if it's on a modded world, I can't actually find anything other than stuff. Oh, hi, Larry the cucumber. Welcome. I take back everything I said. We just found the skulk. It's staring at us. I hate this stuff. It's awful. Can I do more? You'll have to be more specific about what doing more means in this case. Whoa. Like, I don't really understand the question of what more in regards to Minecraft, in regards to that is. Ah, big cave skulk. Eh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Like, I picked up a few. Oh yeah. I ended up watching a few speedrunners for a while because like that was the trend of what people were doing, and I found that there were things that I ended up integrating into my playstyle, like trading for piglins instead, so I could go. Trouble. I smell trouble. But I think when it comes to playing Minecraft, well, we could. There's, yeah. There is definitely. Okay, just need it. No! No! Okay, that's strike one! That's strike one! I'm going this way! We're going this way! We're walking away! We didn't see it! We're pretending we never knew it! We can't run! We'll set everything off! It'll be terrible! It's a bad idea! No, 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 no. Oh my goodness, no! We can't even run. Okay, so that's strike one. Okay. Yes, you're right. If we run from our problems, we will never succeed. Okay. That is good, solid advice. Minecraft is a horror game disguised as a children's game. That is what Minecraft is. We're going this way. That is exactly what Minecraft is. Who else would add a hell? Who else would add a hell dimension to a pretty block game? The thing is, when the warden's digging itself up, you're in the dark, you can't see what's going on. So if I firework away... Fuck's sake. I'm sorry. So we have, I think, yes, I am brave. We are brave. We can do this. Exactly. Also, if the warden spawns in one of these tunnels, we are screwed. Also, we are going to have a bad time of that. I'm gonna have a drink before we do anything else. Oh, I should have brought a shield. Yeah, I should have really brought a shield. I have no idea if a shield helps. It's a sonic boom. I mean, I'm wearing elytra because, like, 2 hits kind of will kill you anyway, and so... Yeah! We can do this! Like... Run 30 blocks away and then press shift. Okay, we can do this. Actually, that's a better option than what I used to do, which was pillar up as many blocks as I could, just on wool. I would go and I'd pillar up 30 blocks on wool. Because I was like, yeah, I have wool, let's do this. Hey. I'm not really looking forward to trying to navigate where I am in the world after this. Feels like a dead end. I just realized something. There's also something else I have forgotten to bring. That's an actual ender chest. Oh yeah, that would have helped. That would have very, very much helped. let's go this way. Are we still in the deep dark? We are still in the deep dark. Okay. Bye, Larry the cucumber. See you next time. Boop, boop. Oh, oh. Oh, I hear someone. Wait, nothing spawns in the deep dark except the warden. So, that is a false positive. Although that sounds like it's down further. Oh, I have no idea, but it makes me feel better. Like, on one hand, it's kind of like, yes, but on the other hand, it's kind of like, I don't know. So the way I see it is, if we spend an hour or so looking for the ancient city, and even if we don't find it, then we can sort of split it up between... Oh, hey, diamond. Between streams. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be placing torches. Oh yeah, that is a very important thing. Me beating a warden is not really on the cards. It's just not something that's going to happen. Okay, I'm hearing Skulk just over there. Oh, well, the thing is, Netherite and Diamond doesn't have differences in actual protection. It's just whether it goes and burns in lava. Yeah, and I can't actually defeat Peekaboo. And I can't beat the Wither. Not without Cheaty McCheating. Who's getting that one off? Oh, no, it's all good. Like, this world is the longest I've ever made it in hardcore. So every day I'm here is an awesome gift. So I'm always happy to be here. Oh, but a bow is my main weapon, so there's also that. Well, I think we keep running into smaller and smaller patches of skull. I don't. But then again, I suppose with the warden, you're actually supposed to go with... Yeah, I was just thinking, like, with a warden, you'd need to go with a larger... You'd need to go with a... What's the word? A sword, because of the fact that... Damn it. For... What is the word? Because of the sonic cannon, and because that thing hits like a truck. Okay. I'm thinking that we are going in the wrong direction completely. think that skeleton, whatever it's doing, is on the right track. And this is the way to go. Hi, buddy. Where did you go? Not that way. That is the wrong way. Ah, look at that. The skeleton knew the way. Ba, ba, ba. Strength 2 and Turtle Master for resistance. Okay. Thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, no, I wouldn't do it in hardcore ever. I don't think it would be worth trying in hardcore. Especially when it's only worth 5 XP and dropping a catalyst. I don't think it is. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, no. Oh, diamonds though. I'll be yoink. Wait. Did I just see a torch? Oh, okay. Like, I was ready to see the torch and be like, no! Gone round in circles? Okay. I'm kind of looking at this and thinking that maybe we're at the point where we come back another week. Oh, wow. Big cave. Woo! Much big cave. Fair. Okay. Shouldn't have to. So we come back next time. And then we have a skedoodle and fight the warden. Or try and have a better time finding the warden next time. I think. Oh, dripstone. Hopefully not nothing too bad. Because the way I see it, if we break it up into attempt sections, then we still keep that variety of things to do. Fuck. I'm sorry, I don't mean to swear. Well, there are some large caves around there. So that is an option. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm one of those people that once I put on the elytra, I don't take it off. And if I do take it off, I forget I've taken it off. And that leads to falling off cliff in a very, very bad way. And I've ended up dying a few times because of that in the past. And it has been a very embarrassing way to die, to say the least. Where my surface be? Oh my. So, having the option of being able to leave the elytra on is a wise move for me, because otherwise I'm pretty sure I would have gone splat before now because of the amount of times I've jumped off a cliff and then not even tried to open my elytra until halfway down the cliff. And it's like, oh yeah, I know the elytra's on there somewhere. Please surface. Please be surface. Okay, so basically, I don't intend to get a... Oh my, we are very far away. I don't intend to get totems until I want to decorate with emeralds, and we went quite a distance. I think we went all the way onto the other side of the mountain range. Yeah, I don't intend to get a totem of undying. Oh, village. Oh, blacksmith. Nice. Until I want to decorate with emeralds, because the way I see it is if I get the farm for just totems of undying, it feels kind of cheaty. But if I get the farm for the emeralds and all the other things involved, then it feels like it actually has a purpose. Nope, wrong one. That one. Yeah, wings look good. Does that make sense? Like, to me, that's how it feels. And because I'm here for a good time. I'm here to build. I'm here to make. I'm here to create. Exactly. And that is exactly why I want to split up the building. And I think we go this way so that we get our portal. Oh yeah, I feel that. Like, having totems in a survival world is really great, because then you don't have to go and find your stuff so often. Because that's one of the main reasons I play hardcore, is because I don't have to go and find my stuff once I die. And I don't think I'm going in the right direction. It was what? One... Then I think... maybe over this way? Yeah. Yeah, this way. Yeah, because we have the jungle temple. I haven't looked in it yet, because by this point, jungle temples, I've got all the loot that I want or need from them. I think it's around this area that we're looking for our portal. So, oh dear. Okay. I think... okay, let me just... okay. It's in this little area. We are looking for a portal on top of a large jungle tree. Okay, now now comes the trouble. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I can deal with wardens, not wardens, ravagers. I can deal with illusioners, not illusioners, ones that summon the vexes, but I can't deal with the vexes. I can deal with vindicators, I can deal with pillagers, I can deal with all of them. I can't deal with vexes. Like, vexes are just the little murder gremlins of the place. But the thing is, I really suck at navigating the nether. Vexes, they are just... no, I don't like vexes. Because I think long term, what I'll do is for the above this, what I'll do is I'll eventually put a hole in the bedrock, like kind of like maybe a 6x6 hole, so we can fly up and down. and make it something posh. I think that'll be cool. Vex has ruined everything. Okay. Now my dibs. We crash. We have a sleep. We reset our spawn. Well, yes. Oh, thank you. So for those of you that are new, this is our starter base. I happen to like underwater bases and things. So long term we'll be having some more underwater bases, but or at least underwater builds. So this is the starter base. This is the Potato Chief and General. Potato General in Chief. And then we finally get to use our preferred mode of transport. This is our work in progress. Oh, Wi-Fi dying is never nice. So around here, all of these houses, apart from a couple of these, are full of redstone. We've got little farms in all of them. And this is our next... Thank you. This is our next project. It's going to be a mixture of a shrine and a castle, because one thing we noticed while we were building this bridge, was the fact that the sun and the moon rose dead center on this, and it too cool to not to take advantage of. And also, with the story of this place, this is the Wheaton Empire, and they, well, being wheat, they gotta take advantage of the sun and the moon and their cycles and everything like that. Oh yeah, were you here for when we put them in 13? It was... Oh no, Doge, that sucks. Yeah, we put them in and it's really cool. Oh yeah, it was one of the last things that we did. The only thing is, if we actually get out of render distance, then the cherry pots end up floating, so like that. And it looks really odd. That is definitely a thing on your end, Doge, with the loading. So, yeah, magical cherry pot, absolutely. But for now, what we'll do is we will put our spoils of war in there. And so, basically, what we're going to be doing with these walls is, in the middle, we're going to be having, on each side of these, this is going to be the sun throne room, and on the other side is going to be the moon throne room, and we're going to have a mosaic. And the reason why we've got this several blocks deep is so we can build it up with stained glass and all sorts of things like that. Because if you use layers of stained glass, you can do all... Yes! Well, funny you should mention that, because I actually have an ocean tower. It's my mob farm. And this is what originally it was actually. How are we going to do this? Let me just check this. So in here, this This is what all the redstone for what went into our 1,000-day celebration. And basically, it went off. It just... It didn't go off without a hitch. And also, we have lightning rods up in here, so when there's a thunderstorm, lightning strikes these, and it's really cool. If we get it... Actually, you guys haven't seen that on stream yet. It's really cool. If a thunderstorm happens, I'll show you guys. And also, over here is where our storage base is going to go. Storage tower. And basically, what happens is the Wheaton Empire is built on the ashes of a civilization that was destroyed due to earthquakes. We need a whole bunch of this. And then we need glass. And... Oh, no. So a friend of mine is a master of redstone and basically walked me through doing that. And you'll probably see him in chat occasionally. I'm out of glass. This is terrible. I'm out of sand. This is terrible. What has this day become? Okay. And basically made me a custom tutorial on how to... Aha, we do have sand left. This is great. And made me a custom tutorial on how to make that specific scenario. So what happened was we walked through what exactly I wanted for the fireworks, and I made a copy of the world, sent it to him, and he looked at it and it was like, this is completely... that's what happened to it. That suddenly makes too much sense. And was like, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's about here. Yes. Yeah, Shade. If you guys remember, that's the person that's helped with the redstone and things. Yeah. Only thing is, I still managed to muck it up. So basically, in the end, it was like, well, for the recap video, because I have been convinced that a recap video would be super helpful. Oh no. Don't worry, I keep the VODs live, so if that's useful to you and you enjoy it, then they're always around. And I will see you next time, Doge. Bye! Okay, I did not count this correctly. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go with 9. So basically what I'm doing is I'm making it so that we have a big sun, and then the tip of the sun is going to be the edge of the throne. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's video on demand. I'm not exactly sure. You know, never actually considered looking that one up. I just sort of semi-accepted it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait, is this an even amount? Yeah. Because, like, if it was a video of the day, that would mean that 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It would change every day, which doesn't really make sense. But if it's one that's on demand, which as a stream, it becomes on demand afterwards, that would sort of make sense. So it's like, well, okay. I think what we'll do, because that way angle is the one that is more important. I think we might need to just add one more block to the edge of this long term. So if we go here and then we go here and then we take this out. So then that becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. And that should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that becomes our sun, or at least the base of our sun. So basically, what we're doing is we're creating the basic shape for our sun to exist, because we could also do it that way. But I think, yeah, I think that way looks better and it looks less octagonal. I always think that a hexagon is an octagon, even though it's not. It's like, why? Yes, and the moon on the other side. I'm not sure what phase of the moon we're going to go with, because like I was looking at going with some sort of piston type contraption, but I don't think we can manage it. Ooh, a crescent moon. Yeah, we can pull off a crescent moon. Oh yeah. I will absolutely do more building. Building is in my DNA. I don't think I can survive doing Minecraft without more building. And so at the moment, we're working on the Wheaten Empire, which is the civilization. And eventually, we'll be working on the ancient civilization that was destroyed. And then we'll be working on the Potato Republic. A new moon? Oh, new moon. I think a new moon would not quite fit. So if we go for a crescent moon, that would work. So for a crescent moon, we'd need to go with... I'm thinking we go with white concrete and black concrete, so it's got that really sharp contrast as a base. Because right now, what we're doing is we're putting down bases for what we're working with. Oh, is that how a solar eclipse happens? Oh, the more I know. Because like, I always assumed it was just like a freak orbital accident. I assume... Okay, so I don't mind if you call me he or she, but technically I'm female, so it doesn't matter. Like, it's just, yeah. Like, I can do the high voices if you really want. Well, if I really want, it's really super cute and adorable, right? Or I can go low and whatever. Like, whatever. It's a thing. It can happen. But yeah, I like it's for me. It's not a super big deal. Sane. I don't know the meaning of the word. Sane isn't a real word. As far as I'm concerned, like my personal philosophy on that, it's like I'm of like I don't know. When people go and ask, are you a boy or a girl on the internet, it's like there are a few ways you are asking this, and I'm not sure which way you are asking this. So it's like I don't know whether you're asking for my pronouns or you're asking how to call me. I am of older generation where the pronouns game was not invented yet, or at least not in mainstream. So it's like I get confused a little bit, because also the social life did not happen. So it's like I am confused. But yeah, I do try my best. But sometimes it sort of goes right past my head. But on one hand, it is very, yeah, like trying to keep up is very hard. But on the other hand, like, I'm from New Zealand. I also understand that if you're not able to fit in easily, then it's very, very hard. So then it ends up becoming like, why don't I fit in? And then sometimes it can be a easy answer of, oh, this is why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So, like, I understand that. Because if you don't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Because if you don't have a way to fit in, then you end up looking for outside sources as to why you don't fit in, and sometimes it can be the exact reason. You know, hey, I'm actually gay. That's my reason why. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Perfect. But 5, 6. Or it might be something else, and you might find solace and community in the LGBT community, or you might not. But it's still that feeling of you're an outsider too, so. And the only thing is, like, I don't think, how do moons work? They go like this. Like that. That looks like a moon. And so, okay, So this is going to be the base for a stained glass floor, like a big mural floor underneath a throne room. So there's let's just do a little test patch so I can show you guys. These aren't the colors I'll use or anything like that, but it'll get the thing across. So basically the long end of the short story for what I was saying is I have, while I may not have understanding, I have compassion for the situation of what LGBT people are going through and stuff. It's not easy to be on the outside or anything like that. I don't agree with how forceful things are sometimes with them or anything like that. Sometimes it does get pushed too far, or I should say, from what news gets over here, it looks like it's pushed too far sometimes. But I also know that my news gets filtered, so there's that. So basically, in having a mixture of glass and things like that, you can create different patterns on the floor, and using glass you can shade it. And what we're doing is we are building a palace with basically a courtyard shrine in the middle to the sun and moon. So on one side of the palace we have a throne room that celebrates the sun, and on the other side, yes, and on the other side shall be the moon. And with armor stand shenanigans, we'll also be able to put in the sun and the moon, Wheat King and Wheat Queen. I think that should be really cool. I don't know if we'll be able... Wait, did we... We need to make more of this. And I think that'll be really cool. Good night! I should like one of the things that kind of sits on my brain is like, I know a lot of streamers are like, yeah, like and do whatever with the video, and I'm like, I don't like it when people do that. But on the other hand, it's like, it's really good to do that, and I'm like, I should. And oh my goodness, it looks kind of like a yin yang symbol at the moment. And so it's like, I'm at the moment I'm trying to wrestle with the thought on how to make that not annoying. Oh yeah, that's no problem. Like, so I stream for about 3 hours on average, so If how did you get here? It's my bed. I think this is the underground villager. I think he does silk touch. Come here. Come here. Are you the silk touch villager? You are. This guy has been underground for ages. He's been a mole man. He's been hiding out. He's been all sorts. Bro, where have you been? He's a sus villager. Okay. So, I'm thinking what we'll do is we will go ahead first. We will take this. And I'm thinking we'll start with the... This one. This one. I swear, if you fall down, I will not be impressed. Actually, what we'll do is we will go ahead and we will make this a mob-proof bridge. Yeah, what a silly dude. Who would have a book on their head? There we go. Okay, this is now a mob-proof bridge. And bright side, we have elytra. If we fall, we can fly. You can't. Ha! This is a build site. No villagers allowed. There you go. Good villager. I mean, who would expect a villager to have a book on their head? Right? Okay. So, the way I figure it, we go and we do things like this around the edges. What's going to happen? No problem. See you next time. I stream, actually. I have a counter for this. I have a thing for this. There we go. I should remember to actually put that on some sort of timer or something. That would probably be good. I did. Hello back here. Welcome. Something like that. So that we have this sort of radiating type look. So once we actually get the glass in place, it'll start lifting things up. And we can also put in shroom lights and things. Oh yeah, you can use commands like the rules command and, well, let's face it, the only two commands that are actually in place are available for everyone. And I think I've got the rules command set up so that it actually works. If you want to test that, go ahead. So back here, we are busy making a castle right now, or at least the floor for a castle. Buddy, you can't go up there. It doesn't work. It does not work at all. Do we have any more of this? Yeah, it worked. This is great. Oh, no problem. Oh, it took... it's on a timer so that it doesn't get spammed. So it'll be able to be done in like a minute or two after that. So, because I figured at the moment my chat isn't super busy. And also I have in my Discord a thing that lets my my time, what is it? My stream times get translated into... It looks more like a flower? Oh no. If we add like little radiating lines, do you think that'll help? Like if we go like this? Because I'm thinking of adding these radiating lines further up in the glass. Okay. So if we go and we add, I'm thinking, wait, if we grab some... Oh, we just smelted the last of our sand. Okay, I was gonna say, if we just plop some sand down so that we know where our border of the room is, then we'll know where we can put things. But I don't think we can do that right now. Yee. Actually, that'd probably be a good idea. Just trim the edges of the room with sandstone. Do we have any more? Oh, actually, better than sandstone. We trim the edges of the room and end stone. And we also get some room in there. Okay. Because if we do this, then we're actually able to mine the gap. Because by trimming it, we have basically boxed ourselves in. We know where everything's at. And we won't have any problems with finding, like, having too much space. Like mentally it blocks the area off, if that makes sense. Cod is such an inferior food. Like, on one hand, we have so much cod thanks to the Guardian farm. On the other hand, this is like a snack food. That being said, it is easy to get. So, the way I see it, we're going to have a blue background, which is why the prismarine was laid out, in part. But what we're going to do is we're going to fade it off. So it's going to be much darker in the corners. And then we're going to have basically patches of light coming off like this. So then it'll give this area a whole bunch more depth. We can also add water and stuff like that. Ooh, dark prismarine. Well, I think we've got enough. Like, I think we've got enough to go around, like, just. We can try it. Enough ink sacs. I don't think we've got the prismarine right now. I think right now we'll try. Did I make potions? I do have some potions stored away. But they're mostly leftover at the moment. The only one I actively make is a fire resistance potion, and I have a whole shulker box of that. That's for when I go adventuring in the nether. Okay, something like that, I think. And then we go ahead and... Because basically, what we can do is we can come through and we can do something like this. We need scaffolding so we can get up here. Like, I think I've got some strength potions, some invisibility potions, some water breathing potions. Always gotta have some water breathing potions. That is still my bed. This villager likes my bed. There's like 8 beds in that town. You need a different bed. Go bed hop somewhere else. I think... I think I've still got a slow falling potion of some sort. What else? Shoo, this is mine. Go find somewhere else. Apart from that, I think that's all I've got. Maybe I've got a speed potion. I think that about covers my collection of potions. I can't think of anything else I might have made. The thing is, with potions, we can be a rubber naked somewhere else. We can go walk at, I don't know, the tree farm. You're being rude. Okay, so if we look at this from sort of this angle, we should be able to see a general sun type shape starting to come into focus. Like, it is not looking amazing right now, but what we need to do is we need to layer the colors up on each other, and it won't look amazing at the beginning, but it's one of those things that'll build up over time. And we also need we need light blue glass. I think we've got light blue glass. Because I think if we mix light blue glass and cyan glass, that'll be good. And, ooh, actually, if we grab some packed ice as well. No problem. See you next time. Oh, and some sea lanterns. And I think this is at the point where we grab a shulker for this. Otherwise, we're going to run out of so much room. Cyan. And I think over here... Oh. We may have a slight problem in the glass department. I thought we had some more, so... Maybe we go on a bit of a sand hunt. We have used much sand. This is slight problems of sand. But we can do it. Oh no, wait, didn't we smelt? Oh, we smelted a whole bunch, so we're fine. Well, we did happen to find a Badlands out at the other end of the portals, so... bonus? I mean, where there's a Badlands, there is a Sandlands. So maybe that's hope? Bye, There's Oh, a master librarian. Oh. Okay. Well, none of our villagers are master level librarians. I think the best we've got is an apprentice librarian. So I think we're SOL there. Oh. So maybe, maybe if we organize to go adventuring at some, if we run out of glass layering this first layer, because you can see the difference in the tone. And what we're going to do is we're just going to layer around these, for lack of a better word, flares like this. So it feels like it's brightening these flares. And then around the sun. So we have these really bright flare things. Yeah. And then, because what's going to happen is we need to pay attention to every layer. Because depending on the angle that you walk past it, depends on what's going to be shown. Because you can see how at this side, that is shown. But if I go over here, it's not. So it does actually change the view of things. And at this point, we're going to have a wall. So it does change the viewpoint of a lot of things. And by going and doing stuff like that, oh, it's so awesome. It makes it so that as we build things up, yeah, I'll see you next time, don't worry. As we build things up, it makes it so that you end up with a layered color effect. And it makes the whole thing look so much more alive. And you can you can make it so what's the word? Like if we go up here, well, you guys can see, and it kind of looks like a squished jellyfish right now. I think we need to add another squiggle down here. Okay. Like that? Oh. Okay. Perfect. Well, I think that's better. We can work on it. So, from here, I think that what we do is we just layer it up, and what happens is with these really bright bits, we'll slowly get it dimmed down, so it'll blend in, so it's not so eye-catching. Eye-catching is a great word there. And I'm thinking that we'll also mix in some packed ice just in these corners through here. Just dotting it out like this. Because what's going to happen is this is basically kind of like a bright summer's day or something like that. So we're mixing that through. So, wait, no, we need to move this in by 1 block. We shall ignore that. It does not exist. So basically what's happening is we're getting a transition into the prismarine, but it's also on a higher level so that we're getting that 3D effect. Oop. Because basically we do that, then we go ahead and have a lot of fun with it. Suspicious moon is suspicious. I would not have said we'd passed the whole day already. Oh well, that is a me problem. That is a time problem. It does not matter. Time is an illusion. And skill is a problem. Go like that. There we go. So now we should be looking at the start of a gradient blend. And we have missed a corner. Yeah. So if you think like no, actually, I was going to say, if you think of a nice, crisp morning sky, but then I realized, like, if you compare a North Island sky to a South Island sky, they actually look different colors of blue. So I was like, oh, that doesn't actually work. I don't know why they're different colors of blue, they just are. I think it might be due to closenesses of the South Pole. So maybe it's different in another place. So, I don't know. But the first time I saw a South Island summer sky, it was like this really deep, rich blue. I'm going to leave you out to the zombies if you keep stealing my bed. Go down. Go get a bed. You. I really want to punch you. But yeah. Like, up in the North Island, it's kind of almost a Minecraft sky blue. But in the South Island, it's almost a lapis blue, a little bit brighter. And you barely ever have clouds. It's beautiful. Like, it's kind of river blue. Like, it's comparing that to that level of blue. It's gorgeous. We were looking for ice. And I don't know what causes it, but I'm very grateful to have seen it. We need to put that there, we're good. Because I don't know if it's a... Oh, it could be UV rays. New Zealand has a very good hole in the ozone layer. Like, and the South Island has a much bigger hole. Like the ozone is a lot thinner there than it is up in the north. So that actually makes a lot of sense. That might actually do it. If we go like this, because this is really close to the sun here. Yes, it's called a moko. And it is, there's a lot of things you have to go through to get one, and only certain people are allowed to get one. So I am not eligible to ever get a moko personally. I am not of the right bloodline. Think of it like a Native American Indian and a headdress. Like, as far as I understand it, only certain people can wear those. And, like, it tells the story of who your ancestors are, who you are. Like, are you a carver? Are you a mechanic? Are you a whoever? What you have done in your life. It is basically your life's resume on your face. And if you are a man, it starts like, what is it? On your lower jaw and then on your forehead. And then as your life goes, no, it starts, yeah, on your lower jaw. And then as your life goes on, other parts are filled in. It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. And it takes also inspiration, like it was built, like the tradition grew as whare carving, house carving was evolving, because every house, every whare that is traditionally made is representational of a person. And so each of those is also like the main whare is fully carved, and it tells a story as well. And it'll tell about the ancestors and everything. And yeah, it really is really cool. And it was one of the things that was really heavily frowned upon due to colonization and colonization culture for a very long time, and I'm really grateful to see it actually returning. I think what we'll do is we'll stick some of these just free floating, in part to see them glow, just for to have the light, but in part because I think they just look cool. So I don't want the... Yes, absolutely. Orange and red for the sun. I'm not wanting the cyan to intermingle and touch, which, speaking of which, it's touching here. Like, bringing this back. And like, the hard part is with Moko is that for the longest time it was also what's the word, associated with gangs. So it's like been brought back. Its mana has been brought back. Honor. There's a bit more to that one, but yeah, mana's honor's a pretty good word for that one. So seeing it like how it's becoming is really good to see it again. And I think it's really nice to see the I think I want to use the word flourish, like the growth happening. Yeah, the growth happening. Flourish. Flourish is a word. It can be a word. We can appreciate. Okay. I'm also really grateful that we didn't end up with an Australia situation over here. Because, like... Oh no. Because, like, Australia, when the British showed up, was like, oh, we don't see any houses. We don't see anyone. And so the Aborigines got a really raw deal out of it, and they're still having trouble getting Aborigines to be acknowledged as people. I don't think we have any Perth Marine left. But yes, go down. Go down. You want to go down. Whereas in New Zealand, we were lucky because the Māori welcoming party to the Dutch scared the living daylights out of the Dutch, and the Dutch ran away. And then when Captain Cook showed up, yeah, he has dementia, all right. He's been living too long underground. When Captain Cook showed up, they were like, yeah, hi. Oh, we can try out some dark prismarine too. And then Captain Cook was like, I've done the... He managed to actually not start a war, which was great. Because at the time, I don't think he would have won. And yeah, it ended up being that we were one of the first countries to actually have a treaty signed with the native peoples. Everyone thought that our country was a bit crazy for doing that, but hey, there you go. We're up the other side. We're literally upside down. All the blood has to rush to the head at some point, right? So yeah. Okay, so we got everything all organized. It's good. I think we could try some of this. Because I think if we just, because this here is going to be the war, and if we just like sneak a bit of this in occasionally like this, I think it'll be good. Because long term, that's a good question. I don't have the answer to that one. I think that's above my pay grade. I think it boils down to long-standing tribalism, which again isn't particularly good for people, at least in the modern day. Like in the old day, it wasn't so amazing, but well, the thing is, with Australia and New Zealand, we've been pretty much tied at the hip since the get-go. And there's been jokes since forever and a day that we'd become one country, or where basically we were one country. And not only that, until Lord of the Rings, nobody knew that New Zealand existed. And even nowadays, it's very unlikely that people know New Zealand is actually a separate country to Australia. Like, sometimes I'm just online and people are like, oh, New Zealand, it's an Australian state, right? I'm like, bro, no, you want to watch your mouth out, mate. You got a little bit of a problem there. Okay, so now we got that. I think, do we still have some yellow? I think the prismarine here would be better on the other side. Just looking at it, it's very harsh. And as for like other country, like with the curriculum, I think one of the reasons why our curriculum is varied. Oh yes, shroom lights, those would be amazing. I think we've got like half stack. It's because we're only a few hundred years old. Like we're very young as far as countries go. I think it's like 1700s, 1800s that we're settled by Britain. So it was not long ago that New Zealand was actually colonized. And even before then, like the Māori didn't find their way to New Zealand. Like it was off, like they tracked it back historically, and it wasn't super long ago in the grand scheme of things. Okay, we have 14. We'll take those as well. And we have lost the frog light box as well. So when they talk about, oh, your history of your country, it's like, yeah, that's about a terms education right there. Unless you want to go into detail about what every prime minister has done, right? We should probably build a staircase for that poor bastard. Oh well, he can sit there and think about what he's done. Okay. So now, wait. No, we don't have any more glass. We're going to have to go adventuring for more glass. On the bright side, we know where we can get some. Probably. Actually, if we use room lights on the edge of the sun, and also, like, just away from the edge, so it looks like these are sparking off, I think that would be good. And make sure that they're only individual. I think that'll be the ideal way to do this. Wait, you can use a hoe on these, right? Yeah, this sounds familiar. Yeah. Ah, we got this going. We know how this game's played. Don't like that there. We can put that there. Because that gives us something that bright, but not super bright. Eee. Oop, not that. And also another thing to keep in mind is the fact that at this step, they'll have more color over them. So these will be more orange or yellow. Maybe one here. I think possibly one here. So that gives us lovely sparky sparks. Oop. Because if we go ahead, we have sparky sparks happening. Then that makes our lives easier. We have one more of these. May as well use it. I think we can go over here. It looks happy. Perfect. So basically, now is the point where we actually need a whole bunch more sand, because I think we need to start looking at bringing in some what's the word? Yellows and oranges. There we go. Yellows and oranges. And we'll start actually getting the colors going. So if we grab a shulker box and we go adventuring for some sand, I think because Badlands and deserts like to live together, I think if we go back to where we started the stream, or where we were adventuring for a ancient city, then we should be able to grab a whole bunch of sand, stick it in the smelter, then we should be good. And our rocket! We need our rockets! I still can't believe that we managed to not summon the warden doing all of that. I'm also considering maybe over the weekend I'll poke a few holes in some mountains, see if I can re-find a city so that we can just go immediately looking for things. Shulker. And I think that'll possibly be easier. Because then maybe we won't spend so much time just digging randomly. On one hand, that sounds like a good idea. On the other hand, it's like... like, exploring's half the fun. Okay. So, I'm kind of thinking... Oh, I forgot to turn the music back up. Here we go. I just realized the music's been really super quiet for ages. Also, the portals that have nothing around them are in caves, and I have no idea where they are or anything like that. They're just like hanging out, and I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to test that. Because there's just something about a cave portal that's just so sketch. because it's like, if I remember correctly, a ghast sound comes from a cat's cry. Like it's the sound of a cat waking up. And I don't know about you, but my cat always is kind of like, oh, I woke up. This is sad. Yeah, Wing's fine. I still forgot the ender chest. Oh, wait. F3. Take a screenshot. We good. Hi, Shaft. Yeah. It's C4. Yeah, it's C418's cat. And so whenever you hear a ghast, that's how you know. Oh, like both cats and dogs? Gosh, that sucks. I think hairless cats are hypoallergenic. And also there are some breeds of dog that are hypoallergenic. Like, I'm allergic to dogs, like their fur and stuff. They bring on my asthma. But Lucky is a hypoallergenic dog. He's a Maltese Shih Tzu. So maybe if it's something like that. Okay, let's get digging. But if it's something else, then maybe not. Like, dogs like Lucky, where their fur is like what his is, then it comes with its own sets of issues, because his fur is one where it's like a sheep's, that it doesn't stop growing, so you have to take him to a groomer's or keep his fur clean and trimmed and stuff in another way. Or like teaching him sit and stuff and making him super brushed and all tidy. And he doesn't like being brushed, so he gets groomed on a regular basis with the clippers. And he doesn't like that, but he prefers that to the clipper, to the brush. So, and so there is ups and downs. As for a hairless cat, as far as I understand it, they have their own ups and downs as well. So, like, there are options, they just come with their own ups and downs. And also, hypoallergenic animals are generally more expensive, so they come with a greater financial burden, initially at least. So they're not a practical choice for everyone. I just realized something! Okay, so at the beginning of the series, I was actually scared of going caving and stuff, and I had decided, you know what? I'm going to give up on the idea of having Swift Sneak, because I'm a bit too scared of the idea of going caving and trying to find an ancient city, right? We went caving today! Eh? I feel so proud of myself! Ah! It's like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to be cautious. I'm not going to do anything silly. I'm gonna be sensible about life, the universe, and everything. Yeah. We went caving. This just, yeah. It's a good table turn. to find, like, have the brain click on. I think having little goals like that. Oop, I don't trust you, sir. I think having little goals like that, or things that you don't expect to actually be able to bring yourself to do, and then you actually manage to do it, that always feels so good. Keep an eye on those spiders. Oh, I feel so happy. Okay. Oh. Okay. I think if we just get a shulker box of sand, that'll tide us over. And then long term, I'll come back here and probably look for a larger desert. That is a spider crawling up the back of my neck. Never mind. Excuse me. No. That was not what I was expecting, and not what I was appreciating. Okay. We can pretend that never happened because Okay. Longest string? No, this is not. We've been going for... Hi, Creed! We didn't find an ancient city, so what I figure we'll do is, over time, we'll just spend an hour or so, every so often, just popping in and looking for an ancient city. As for how it got dark, that is called Minecraft nighttime, and I did not bring a bed. And what's also happening is we've been live for 2.5 hours. I'm doing good. Oh. Is it a thunderstorm? It usually gets dark in a thunderstorm. Otherwise, I have no idea. I'm doing... So what we're doing is we're getting a whole bunch of sand, so we can actually have things working. Because we ran out of sand. So I think that's one of the things that I use a lot. Like, I didn't think I'd use sand so much, but now that I think about it, I've actually used sand a lot. Okay. I think that should be enough to tide us over. And I'll probably come and grab a whole bunch more later. Now that's just string. We don't need to worry about that. Oh, I want that glass block. Glass. Gold. Oop. Oop. May as well. Okay. I think we followed this. Isn't obsidian stronger than diamond, technically? In Minecraft? Hey, if you follow the logic patterns there. Oh, wait, can we fly through that? Hello. Yow. Oh, we can. Hell yeah. We must do it again. Ooh, ooh, gold, gold, gold. Nope. Now I think we go this way, right? Yes. Okay. Around here somewhere. It's the temple. Yeah, I think bedrock would count, right? Wait. Oh, wow. No, titanium doesn't exist unless that's what netherite actually is. If netherite is what titanium actually is, then we have questions. Oh. Yeah, reinforced steep slate. Oh, I think someone mentioned the fact that you could mine reinforced steep slate. But that just, like, that sounds cap to me, and I really don't want to spend the time in an ancient city trying to mine reinforced steep slate. I'd rather try that out in the creative world, just switch it to normal switch it, like put one of those down and try and mine it. Wait, oh no, yep, cool. Because like the idea of hanging out in an ancient city and trying not to make a sound just does not appeal. And just sitting there and trying to bite a frame. Although, the bragging rights of having it, that does appeal. Because, like, having it and just having a couple of them just dotted about as decoration. They look so amazing. I'd be there for that. Oh, watching the pots and the signs fade in looks so cool. Oh, seeing the bridge looks so cool. Like, every time I come through here, I'm always like, oh wow, this can't get any better. And then it does. No, I actually have, I used to have sort of that sort of I ended up putting boundaries in place with that sort of, oh, not the red sand. We want to keep the red sand. We like red sand. Separate. And I ended up making it so that I deliberately put my phone out of reach before I went to sleep, because otherwise I was getting anxiety over where my phone would be. And it was just that whole moment of, wait, have I checked my phone yet? Have I checked my phone yet? No, oh no. And I just didn't think it was healthy. So I found that just putting my phone out of reach, so it was after I woke up, and that habit of taking, oh wait, no, we want our flowers. Yeah. Yeah, I actually, yeah, just a little bit of time beforehand. Really? Is there nothing in here? Yeah, to just help the brain turn off really helped, because it meant that I had a little bit of brain energy the next day that I didn't have otherwise. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got sucked down the rabbit hole of oh. There we go. We shall wait just a moment for our lovely thing to do. Yeah, for a little bit, I was almost falling asleep on my friends, and I was like, yeah, that's actually not healthy. And I'm like, yeah, we should probably change that. Actually, we need a lot more than that, so we'll let that tick over for a hot little minute. That should give us a whole bunch of yellow. Okay, so for now that should do what we need it to do. No, well, the thing is, my phone would be off, but I'd be listening to stuff, and I've been fine if it's like something familiar and comforting, but if it's like bright, nah, if it's bright, no. Wait, where do we put our glass? Okay, I think we start with the orange. No, if we start with the red and then we build up, it'd probably be the right move to do, because if we do it that way, then we're working from the outside in. And also, I think when it comes down to it, it wasn't something I did for long, and yeah, I found it ruined my sleep, so I'm rather glad I stopped in the end. Okay, we cannot lose any of this glass. Anything with silk touch must leave the hot bar. Without silk touch must leave the hot bar. We like you. However, you must not stay. Nope, we do want that one there. We don't want this one here. So basically, the way I see it, we're going ahead, we're adding like little flicky flare things that just sort of exist, like similar to these, just in a different manner and on a different level. Do. And you can also see, if we push that up and then bring it out, basically, you're going to need to add some light here. If we go ahead and go up, in the places where there's already stained glass, we can see how it's actually merging the colors. And that's what we want, because we'll be layering yellows and oranges on top of this. And slowly we'll get the colors that we're looking for. Actually, we can probably knock this down to here. Also, 13, I just realized my days are getting longer, so your days are getting shorter. So it's probably actually winter coming. So the winter is coming. I can get rid of that. I can probably also get rid of that. Oop. And we are out. This is sadness. But hopefully we're starting to get a sort of sun shape. I'm starting to think also that we should mix in some red terracotta, like glazed terracotta. And that would be good. And also some white glazed terracotta. I think we've got some white glazed terracotta, but I know we don't have any red. So if we just grab some of that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It's not very often I get to pull out all the glaze terracotta. And I love pulling out glazed terracotta. Glazed terracotta is the best. Like, it just... They are my happy blocks. If I was gonna call anything my happy zone blocks, it would be the terracottas, because you get so much color out of it and it's just so nice. And we're going to be doing this on the other side in a different theme for the moon. And I'm really excited because we'll be able to pull this off with the skulk. We go and we do this on this side, and then we do running out of room on that side. And then we put in that. Yeah. Okay. Look. Okay. While that's doing that, we actually work on the other side. Or we work on... Actually, no, we keep working on what we've got, because I think we can still continue for a little while longer with what we've got. Because what we can do... We can sleep. I'm a little worried that the villager up on the cliff is going to actually get it. Probably in one of the most safest places. Yeah, I'm sorry. You've walked in really weird places. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, you just stay there. It's okay. I'm not sure what to do about him. Hi, you're welcome. Yeah, many thoughts. Okay, so basically, I think now that brings us up to here. Yes. No. Here. There we go. And from there, what we're going to do is, I'm thinking, well, in here we'll have some more white stained glass. So basically what'll happen is having kind of shimmer going around on, so it'll be more intense. And with that, I'm trying to eyeball what the height is on this. I'm like, can we? I'm like, and I'm sort of realizing now that maybe I've got it possibly a little too low. But I think that's all good. I think maybe if we bring these up one more, then we should be fine. Oop. Great. Okay. Something like that. Okay. Oh, where did I end up? Oh. Oh, we have glass on us. Okay. So we'll get the yellow in place. See where we go from there? Could have sworn I broke this down. There we go. I'll look into it. Nightbot is one of those bots. Like, it is one of those things where I've definitely had a lot of troubles with Nightbot. But on the other hand, I've definitely had a better time with Nightbot than I have with the other one I was trying to use. Because sometimes, what was it? It was the stream elements one that it just didn't log in to the stream for like most of the stream, and I got really frustrated with it. So I know it might be frustrating for you guys sometimes, but it makes me feel better. Yeah, I got that working. I'm really impressed that I got that working. It turns out that I accidentally made it think it was trying to be a completely other command. Okay. So it may take a little bit, but I'll see what I can do. I think also I would like to say that the rules are subject to change as I grow as a streamer and get more experience, because just so that I can help you guys have a better time, because like skibbity toilet, I probably would have liked it when I was younger, but I am of the age bracket now where I like comedy shows rather than skibbity toilet. I was actually shown it by one of my younger cousins, and I was like, I'm about 10 years too old for this. But I smiled and nodded along. I think it is pretty harmless. I think there is also a lot of behind the scenes work in that, because any kind of animation takes a lot of time and effort, and it's a lot of work to do that sort of thing. Like, just to make my model, and my model was made the easy way. There is nothing I can do on my end until after stream, so if it is something that I can fix on my end, I don't think that anything would have changed. But I'll make sure I look into it, okay? But also, like, it's interesting because I also like lore videos, so I do end up with skibbity toilet lore videos popping up in my thing, and I'm like, really? I don't believe this. Oh, we were going to get white stained glass. Okay, bye. Okay, I need to make a note of that to look into that. Future me, look that up. When I'm editing, look that up. Okay? There we go. Probably the weirdest way to make a note, but there we go. It works, I guess. Yeah, we had some pretty interesting time. And we have a sunflower. Oh, we have a sun. 8, actually. Or at least 8 was what came up on my viewer count, but also my viewer count is a little screwball sometimes, I think. Like, I think the count that they show on the dashboard end of things is like a little bit off, and I'm like, oh, it's funny numbers. I don't believe in the funny numbers that they give me. Because they give you like a readout of the amount of people and the time watched and all of that. And it's like, I'll believe that rather than the numbers that you're giving me while the stream is happening, because that seems more legitimate to me. And as far as I'm concerned, it's like a view count is more kind of like showing how many people were interested in the thumbnail. At my point, like at my point in time, it's more the amount of people who were interested in the thumbnail to click on it versus the amount of people who were actually who know me spelling and wanted to stay and watch, if that makes sense. Okay, so this should be starting to look like a sun by now, hopefully. Sort of. I think. Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad, because like that's one area that I think I really need to get better in, is actually advertising that I do stuff, because I'm not good at the social media side of things. Like, oh yes, congratulations, it's Twitter. It's a what now? It's a twit? I don't know how to twit. Like, I have a Twitter account. I think I've posted like 4 tweets in a grand total of 3 years, and every time I'm just like, I don't know how to do this. Goodbye. Versus, like, you see other people on Twitter and they're like, yeah, I throw out these massively amazing Twitter. Oh yeah, they did change it, didn't they? Whatever. This thing. Yes, I'm totally up with the hip knowledge of this X. I follow this X. Yes. Look at how hip I am. I'm up with the jive. I've got everything. I can't cope with following this. This is ridiculous. No, nah. It's ridiculous. It sounds like a particular orange and black website that shall not be named on my channel. That's ridiculous. I mean, as far as I understand, wise move. I think much after that, and you would have probably gotten pinged by Nightbot. Okay, that should give us that, and then if we come in with the orange, we should be good. Is there a rapper's name named X or something? That sounds like an adult actor's name. That does not sound like an actual... Oh, rest in peace. Poor guy. But that does... Did he deliberately choose it to be so... That sounds like it's supposed to be evoking a certain image. And I'm not sure if that image is... Oh! Like, it's really nice to hear, because... Like, it's really weird. I kind of grew up with a lot of people... Like, in the area where I grew up, rappers had a bad name, so I was like, oh... For the longest time, I was like, oh, ew, rappers. But on the other hand, as I actually went and found my own music opinions, I was like, oh, rappers sound nice. But they never really found a home in my music lists. But they do sound nice. Like, and they're really clever, and like most good rappers are really clever in how they use their words and stuff. It's nice. Okay. I will. Okay, so this should be the last layer that we'll be putting on next. And hopefully enable glass, but it should be looking like a sun once we put on a final layer, and it should be just pure white glass, and that'll help smooth everything over and just make everything be all bland. Yeah, exactly. Trust the process. We like the process. The process is good. Also, where on earth did I put the rest of my white stained... Do we have any more white stained glass? I don't think we have any more white stained glass. Also, I'm starting to think my microphone is on the wrong side. Oh, yay! That's good to hear. Do-do-do-do-do. Because one thing we can do is we can go back through here, because I'm kind of wanting to put some red terracotta, red glazed terracotta, not normal terracotta, just on some of these lower levels, and some white glazed terracotta on some of these upper levels. And just have a bit of a word? Just a little bit more texture, because we've only got the shroom lights, that bit of glazing, and these at the moment, and the rest is just glass, and I think it's a bit bland. It's pretty meh for a throne room, and it's a throne room. We need the ostentatiousness of it. We can also come in with some gold blocks. I think that would work. I had that. I actually landed that. Wait, can we actually get out of here anymore? Yes, we can. Okay, no, nope. Oh dear. There? There we go. Okay. Because I think if we put in that, then we actually end up with something that will look really good. And I think that mantra of trust the process is something that it takes a while to build up that confidence in yourself. Like, you end up like the amount of projects I've actually stopped drawing or painting or stuff like that because I've looked at it partway through and being like, oh, I don't like where this is going. And I never give it a chance to finish. And I always wonder if, you know, if I push it just a little bit further, would it actually be amazing? You know, these things, they could be amazing. You could do amazing things. And when you stop yourself, you can't actually ever find out. And I think it's kind of like, well, it's kind of hard on yourself. Okay, we're going to do this. On this side, we want this to smelt, please. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, and I think when it comes to that thing, I found when I was having trouble finishing a build, then making smaller builds helped me. Because if it's a smaller build, then I basically was able to not put as much time into it. So, or, you know, chunk it down. So instead of going, oh yeah, I'm building a village, go, oh yeah, I'm building a path, I'm building a house, I'm building, yeah, even go smaller and go, yeah, I'm building a lampshade. And stuff like that helped me heaps with actually finishing a build. Because by doing that, it makes a lot of builds both seem easier and seem faster to finish. And it makes life a lot better, I think. When, like, once one build's finished, then it makes the rest so much easier to finish. And especially when you're able to, like, do we? Yeah, I think we did just a little bit there. Oh, we're stuck. Perfect. Okay. And I think doing stuff like that makes life easier. Okay, what else do we need? We need nothing. So we should be good to just start grabbing things. Hopefully. Yes! This is amazing! Ah! Gosh, I love that smelter. That smelter is the best. Like, making that thing, like, knowing how to make one of those things, best design decision ever. Like, if you need to make one automatic contraption, that is the one thing I recommend. It's the best little hobby thing out. Cannot recommend anything better. Okay, so the way I see it, on the outsides here, we're just going to put a few swirly things, just dotting them around. and we're not worrying too much about size, anything like that. They're just sort of hanging out, looking cool. Ba, 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 ba. And we will come back for more of those. But in here, we come in with white glazed terracotta. We go like this. We'll just do these in 1s and 2s, and I think that'll be good. Just giving us some extra boom and boom. Because always having a bit of bump and wump is a lot of fun. That just actually, that should be enough. Yeah, I like this one. This one and the orange terracotta I think are my favorites. So we'll probably be using this one a lot in this side of the castle. And oh wow. Okay, I think that one needs to go. Wait, let's just look at it from this angle. Oh no, no, it can stay. However, let's just save that one block of terracotta. We love terracotta. Terracotta is amazing. Be planted there. I think we are ready to have the rest of this all just layered over now. Once we put in the red, we should be good. Unless we wanted to put in like clouds. Which, on one hand, yes, clouds. On the other hand, I don't think symbolism-wise it's a good idea. Because having a clear sky and a sun, that feels like a seat of power for like power and clarity for what we're dealing with, and it also doesn't change the definition of what we're talking with. Oh yeah, 10 out of 10. That thing, it's brilliant. You can even like stuff it in a shulker box and cart it around really easily. And because it's so cheap, you can actually have a lot of them wherever you want it to be. Like, best little smelter design ever. Because it doesn't use rails or anything like that. So, although it's not as efficient as fully automatic smelter designs that are like super auto things, you can still be working at something else and not have to worry about XP or anything like not XP, dealing with coal or anything like that for the longest time, because it's got a double chest all backed up into it. Okay. So now we go like this. Actually, we probably be better if we did these other sides first. So what we're doing, by actually enclosing it first, it means that it's going to be... We did not need to remove that. Oh well. that is a future me problem. But the way I see it, we enclose it in this so that it keeps that bright look, and we'll be using the end stone a lot in the build. And it creates a contrast for the ground. Yeah! We are absolutely using the moon cheese block in a lot of places in this build. So it's going to show up a lot. La moon cheese. This is packed ice, so it won't melt, or it shouldn't melt. If it does melt, I will have words with my manager, who doesn't exist, so I will be having words with my mirror, so I can argue with myself. And I will be discussing Minecraft mechanics that I thought I knew. But basically... basically, the general thing is packed ice doesn't melt. However, normal ice is transparent. So, although you can see through normal ice, the benefit of having light transfer through normal ice is completely negated by the fact that if you put a light source to let light through, or to take advantage of this fact, it is completely negated by the fact that the ice melts. So it is like a catch-22 situation, so much frustration. Oh, look at those zombies. So lost. So alone. Not knowing which way to actually get me. Yeah. And also, if you want a deeper blue ice, then you go for blue ice. No surprises there. It's a nicer color. Like, this is washed out in comparison. And I prefer blue ice if I want to build, because it looks so nice. But I think using blue ice is also very expensive, because you need 9 to build one. Like, you need 9 packed ice to build 1 blue ice, and it gets very expensive very quickly unless you have a ice farm, and even then it's like, oh, you gotta be very, very dedicated. And I do not have this dedication. What is this dedication you speak of? I do not know what it is, and I am out of moonstone here. But I like how this is coming along. This is a vibe. I'm here for it. Hopefully we can grab, and if we go like this, cheese stone. Now you got me saying cheese stone. Okay. Because basically, by covering that all up, we should be good. It's just a matter... Oh, I thought cheesing the wither was a really good cheese. Or is that just cheesing off the wither? Wait, is that a saying in other countries? Okay, that's great. sometimes I see sayings and I'm like, okay, I will work out what this is from context alone. And I'm like, okay, now I have mastered another internet slang thing. And I'm never sure if it's because it's internet or because it's actually an international thing. And I'm like, oh, not sure about this. Much confusion. Oh. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll put the frame on this and then we'll call it a day. Because I just saw the time and I'm like, oh, that is actually late. Like, I was wanting to see what this looked like without the roof, with the roof on, but I don't think we've got enough time for it today. So we will have to see what it is next time. Yeah, it was. Actually, I will probably end it here. Hey, I'm looking at the time and I'm like, I don't think we have enough time to do both sides either. So I will probably say goodbye. In fact, I will say goodbye and see you guys next time. Yeah. What we will do, however, is go up. And next time, we will see this. And see where we go. So, see you! Oh, wait, I can do this. Oh. Yeah!